terrible death of 10-year-old Liliana "Lily" Peters, whose lifeless corpse was recovered in Chippewa County, Wisconsin on Monday, continues to confuse the little girl's neighbors, friends, and loved ones. But on Tuesday, the case took an even darker turn than expected when a 14-year-old kid was apprehended and charged with her murder. Now, authorities say the anonymous adolescent has confessed to strangling and sexually assaulting the 10-year-old as she walked home on Sunday evening, and apparently he believes the entire thing was premeditated. The horrifying narrative began around 9 p.m. on Sunday when Lily failed to return home from her aunt's house. Sensing that something was wrong, her father quickly called police to report the fourth grader missing, and within hours the town was put on high alert. Later that evening, Lily's bike was located in the woods near a walking track she was known to frequent. But regrettably, any optimism that the tiny girl was still alive came to a heartbreaking end the following morning. According to Chippewa Falls Police, Lily's body was recovered at approximately 9:15 a.m. on Monday. It was discovered in the same forested location where her bike had been found, not far from the walking track. Within hours, parts of the puzzle began falling into place. During a press conference on Tuesday, Police Chief Matthew Kelm announced that a major break in the case had led to the arrest of a suspect suspected to be responsible for Lily's death. But while Kelm declined to reveal the suspect's identity, the details he did provide were disturbing. According to the police chief, the suspect in custody was a juvenile who was known to Lily. Following the arrest, Kelm also informed the citizens of Chippewa Falls that there was no longer any danger to the public, which suggested that the culprit acted alone. On Wednesday, fresh sources verified that the juvenile suspect in issue was a 14-year-old kid. Prosecutors said the youngster admitted that he'd noticed Lily walking home alone on Sunday evening and planned from the get-go that he would rape and kill her. In her final moments, the adolescent allegedly followed the 10-year-old down the trail she walked after leaving her aunt's home. Then at some point during that journey, he attacked her. According to CBS Minnesota, the teenager confessed to striking, strangling, and sexually assaulting the girl. During a bond hearing on Wednesday, Chippewa County District Attorney Wade Newell didn't shy away from the grisly details. Protection of the community also is necessary in this case, given his statements regarding his intentions and his statements regarding that when he did get off the trail, he punched the victim in the stomach, knocked her to the ground, essentially strangled her, hit her with a stick before strangling her to the point of death, before he then sexually assaulted her, Newell said, according to the Associated Press. The defense team contended that the 14-year-old was not a flight danger and urged he be kept on a $100,000 bond, but eventually Judge Lane didn't agree. While issuing his judgment, Lane stated that the teen's alleged crimes made him a substantial menace to the community and ordered that he be jailed on a $1 million cash bond instead. The teenager was reportedly charged in adult court with first-degree deliberate homicide, first-degree sexual assault, and first-degree sexual assault of a child. If convicted, he risks life in prison for the homicide charge alone. The suspect is presently being held at the Northwest Regional Juvenile Detention Center in Eau Claire. In the meantime, the small community of Chippewa Falls, which is home to 14,700 individuals, remains in shock and amazement. U.S. Senate candidate Sarah Godlewski has characterized the death of Lily Peters as every parent's worst nightmare, and added that her heart is with the young girl's family at this time. "This is every parent's greatest nightmare. My heart's with the family and friends of Lily Peters and the entire Chippewa Falls community," she tweeted on Thursday afternoon. A local psychiatrist is asking parents to talk with their children about the murder of Lily Peters. Allison Jones, a psychiatrist at the Marshall Clinic in Eau Claire, told WEAU that it's crucial for parents to speak to their children about what happened, or they may hunt for information and discover less accurate information elsewhere. She recommended speaking to their children about safety in the community and what to do if they need aid in a circumstance. Ms. Jones also asked parents to keep a watchful eye for any changes in behavior among their children, which could be a sign that they're coping with what happened. Kids asking additional questions, really persevering, or becoming caught on details of the event or other things that are happening in their lives, she said. Maybe being more clingy or wanting to bond to their family, or not wanting to venture out of the home without their parents. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider sharing it with someone else who might enjoy it as well. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.